I'm ready now.
And this Charis is our star today. She is glucose. She could be either hundreds of thousands of years ago or today in your little toe. So her nemesis, or good friend, or frenemy, I guess, would be Cecilia, and she is ATP. And here they are on an average day. Give her your phosphates. Because as all good friends, they share. And as Cecilia gives up her phosphates and turns glucose into the G3P, which is the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, Cecilia then becomes ADP. And if, like all good frenemies, she feels that she's given up all of her energy working with her friend. So then Lynn comes in as our NAD. And they get together and she becomes NADH, taking that ion. She will also, as a friend, give up some phosphate as well. And then that will turn her into BPG. So, I, also a frenemy, am going to steal some of these phosphates and become ADP into ATP. And I'm going to use her energy and then she will turn from the BPG into 3PG, and she will release some water, probably because she's cried because I've stolen her phosphates, or however you want to do it. And then that will turn her into PEP. And along comes her next friend, who, as we all sometimes, friendship is give and take. She will also take a phosphate and turn herself from ADP into ATP. And this will turn the PEP into the final step of pyruvate. Now, there would be 2 branches of this, so this would happen twice over at least. Friendship and all of that happens like this every day. And this is glycolysis. We can either end here or continue the story.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
Anybody have any questions?
Tell us, where does this all take place in the cell?
This happens outside of the mitochondria. It happens in the cytosol. So it can happen in any kind of cell.
And what was the term that we use which represents whether it's lack of oxygen or presence of oxygen?
The anaerobic.
So what is this step then?
We are definitely anaerobic.
Okay, does everybody agree? Because you never used oxygen for this step. So you started off with one glucose molecule, and at the end you had the molecule which is pyruvate. Well, yes. And what happened?
One side, because we don't have the other people to do the other side at the same
Okay.
time. Otherwise,
so what happens?
Yeah,
Oh. I see. Okay, so you'd have to. So what is the fate of this pyruvate now? In what conditions? Tell us a little bit about it. How does it decide which?
Well, depending on what kind of cell it's in.
Mm-hmm.
If it's, say, in a yeast cell, it will continue on with fermentation, taking the energy and creating alcohol and going that way. Or if it's in, say, your stomach cell, it will take oxygen on and then go through the next several steps and create lots more energy with the ATPs.
Okay, great. Thank you.